All right. Hello, hello, hello. Trying to get things ready here. Trying. So bad. Let's get things ready, man. All right, let me test this again. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. How we doing, Granite? I hope you're doing good, my friend. How you doing? Okay, that's fine. All right, that's okay. Ah, I see, I see. Well, I'm just gonna... Oh. Right, hang on a second. That was rather unexpected. Not supposed to do that silly thing. How does that look? Okay. Yo, Eatman, how you doing? I don't know why it's doing that. So granted, I gotta ask you, how are you mentally wise? Are you feeling okay though? I'm doing good, Eatman. Hopefully your evening has gone very well. Sorry, I'm just making a couple adjustments here behind the scenes, guys. I apologize. Let me go ahead and switch to my face cam. Maths classes, of course. Today is the first day, Eatman, so today is mostly a pretty relaxing, chill day, just trying to get your bearings. I teach 3 classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays this semester, anyway. So it's that's why you'll see me here on twice a week. There's literally oh boy, you got really good in maths. That's good to hear, Eatman. If you ever need help, though, at any time, you ever need help at any time that when things get a little bit tough, feel free to ask. Okay, I'll always be willing to offer my help to you. Okay, 100%. Even if you are good at maths, nobody's perfect. So, if you ever need just a gentle push in the right direction, please feel free to ask. But I trust your ability, my friend. So you gotta. Welcome to the real life Niseko. Well, you gotta make a decision at some point. You can't keep people hanging on forever. Otherwise, you'll, You got a 5 in maths. Respect, Jamie. There you go. You need help, Riley? Oh, well, if you need help, man, I'll be more than happy to help. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to teach and, I don't know about the preach part, but teach, yes. Hisa back. Woo! Hello, Hisa. Hello, hello, hello. How we been? You got a 5 in maths. I'm very impressed, Jamie. Very impressed. That's excellent to hear. Brandon, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. This is gonna rack your brain until the end of time. Good, just sorting out some issues. Respect, respect. Hey, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Frankowski, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Look, it doesn't matter. Look, at the end of the day, At the end of the day, granted, it doesn't matter what everybody else calls you. You can determine who you are. All right. If you're friends with women, that's perfectly fine. But if you want to be with someone instead of just being in the friend zone with them, or they want to be with you, then you should choose one of them and then make sure that it's clearly understood by the other party, if that's the way you want to go. But you can't keep people hanging on by a string. That, my friend, is not cool. You know, having this it'll cause more stress at the end of the day, and I'm pretty sure you actually already know that. I'm fairly confident. Unfortunately, real life compared to anime is a completely different story. Angie, yes, this is a definitely Math 102 for ECC. You are definitely in the right place, Angie. 100%. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are definitely in the right spot. No, 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 no problem. I'm here to help. I am here to help. Oh, you have fair third Wask. Actually, it's a little bit complicated, but let's just say there were girls who liked me in high school, but I actually never dated in high school. The most I would go as far with them is just being friends with them. To be actually 10 steps back for 1 step forward. Thanks, Millie. I appreciate that. I've been watching too much Love Island UK. Shoot. There was a reason why I didn't pursue any relationships with any girls in high school, though. It's I know it'll seem silly, but it was more for religious purposes back then. So, I decided not to date in high school. Even though, trust me, there were girls who liked me. It's just, that's just how it is. Hey, you want to catch up with me? I'm right here. I haven't gone anywhere. I promise you. Promise you. Hey, Fritz, my dude. How you been? What's up, my friend? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Java, thank you for the posture check. Appreciate you. This back here. Oh, there we go. Got it. All right. Thank you for the posture check. Appreciate you. How my life has been. Eatman, you gonna head out? All right. Have a great time. Thank you very much. Appreciate your posture check there, Eatman. My life's been absolutely fantastic. I hope yours has been as well. Again though, every day is a fun day when you get to teach every day. Hey, I don't got a problem with that. I get to have a lot of fun doing this on an everyday basis. How can you go wrong? Alright, let me turn on this fan here. It's a little warm for my taste. If you guys can hear that fan, I apologize. Let me turn it down just a smidge. Here we go. Get air circulating in and around here. It's pretty hot today, actually, in all honesty, out here. Definitely really hot. My car was really hot when I actually was. I went out in the afternoon. My car was super hot. Wow, it was. Yes, Julian, you are in the correct place. This is definitely Math 102. You look at that title there, Math 102. I promise you. Yeah, I've been doing fantastic, my friend. Doing absolutely fantastic, Fritz. I've been playing some MMOs. This heat is quite hot. My car was 107 this afternoon. It was pretty brutal. I was like literally melting in my car. I'm prepared to take 10 steps back for 1 step forward. Well, let's see how Liam and Millie figure it out once they leave the villa. They got 25,000 pounds each. Ooh, black with leather seats. Oof, oof, oof. Oh, I just feel like I'd be stuck to that seat forever. just melting. Oh, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Yeah, you might as well summon a volcano. Truth, truth. Very true, very true. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta get going here with new stuff. We got the first day of class rolling in. We are a little bit over time here, but that's fine. All right, let's get going here, and let's go do some intros, and let's get started. Okay. All right, let's do this. Okay, let's get started today. Welcome back to the very first day of the semester. All right, hopefully everybody is here for Math 102, or otherwise it doesn't matter. But I welcome all of you here to the very first class of Math 102 here at 4 o'clock. All right, that is what we are doing here today. It is the very first class here today. Now, again, today we're going to be going over a lot of different things. Thank you very much for finding your way here onto Twitch. I really appreciate it. This is where we're going to do all our live streams. We're going to do all the live stream classes. We're going to do again, if you have questions, feel free to ask me questions. Today we're going to be talking about the syllabus and a lot of other things, so that way we get a good overview for this class. All right, and hopefully it will answer a lot of the questions that you probably are coming into to start this course. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with that, and let me go ahead and see if I can play catch up with this. All right, hopefully that plays a little catch up. I know that my feed is not the greatest. Try again. Sorry about that, folks. All right. Yeah, my feed's a little. All right. All right. Well, we'll give it a shot anyway. All right. All right. I shouldn't worry about it. It's just a feed. All right. If I need to, I need to. I'll be on here for the next at least few hours. So, now let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to be talking about today. Here is the syllabus. All right. Now, first and foremost, here I'm going to go ahead and switch cameras. I'm going to go to the big board here, and we're going to talk about the syllabus, where to find it, and how to access all the resources here available for the course. Go ahead and go to the big board here. Wabam, here we are. All right, so here's the big board. All right, now this is the syllabus here for the course for Math 102. All right, again, specifically for this particular section, section 820. Now, what I want to talk about here first is let's talk about, let me go to the website here. Now, this is the website that we want to go to here in order to access our course. Okay, so if you've never done D2L before, this is where we go. You go to distancelearning.elgin.edu. That is where you want to go. Granted, thank you very much. You have yourself a good one, my friend. And if you go to distancelearning.elgin.edu, you will be sent to this page that you see here on the screen, and then you want to log in with your Access ACC username and password. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Yeah, this is how I do my classes every time, man. Today being the first day, of course, but yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we go ahead and go to the page here after I've just nicely logged in. You don't need to hydrate, absolutely. I put my, hey, there's my, the coldest water I got right now. Okay. So you probably, some of you have already made it to this page. If not, that's fine. We're underneath this one here, which is Math 102 820. I do teach the class right after this, which is at 6 o'clock as well. So that's why you see two Math 102s on this page. All right, so all of you, or hopefully all of you, got the email in regards to the instructions. I'm glad you found your way here. If you've already signed up for my math lab, great. I'm glad that you already have. That's wonderful. Okay, so we'll talk about my math lab here in shortly. But again, if you've signed up for my math lab already, if you already used my math lab in the past, then it's nothing new that I'm going to be talking about that you haven't already heard. Now, one thing I do want to make a note about, so that way you guys are aware. Again, office hours here are between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Again, I'm going to expand upon that a little bit later on when I talk about the syllabus. But again, those are the office hours there. So should you need to talk to me, hey, you know what? I need to talk to you about certain problems, certain questions, whatnot. That's perfectly fine. Now, what I would like you to do here first is, again, if you're already in here, or if not, you can click on content here. And if you want to find the syllabus, it is this first link here that says Math 102 syllabus. And you can click right there. That's where the syllabus is located. Okay, for our course. No problem. All right, so that's what I'll bring up here on the screen. All right, so this is the syllabus that we have here. And so we're going to go over this carefully here, one at a time. And again, I'll be just stopping along the way if you have any questions, and please feel free to ask, okay? All right, so let's take a look here at, again, where are we meeting? We're meeting from 4 o'clock to 5:15. Sometimes we may go a little bit over time, an hour and 15 minutes. Certain topics in the course may run us a little bit over. But you know what? Most of the time I'll try and keep it at the hour and 15-minute mark or a little bit less. I think that's okay. That's not a problem. Okay. Turn that down on my thing. Okay, now we do meet on Twitch here every single Tuesday and Thursday here at this time. Now let's talk about the textbook here. So the physical copy of the textbook. Now you don't have to get the physical copy of the textbook here, but here's what the textbook looks like. It looks like this, as you can see here on my webcam. All right, this is what the book looks like. Now, I am going to say this right away. You do not need the physical copy of the textbook. And the reason why you do not need the physical copy of the textbook is because it is ludicrously expensive at the bookstore, and you already get an e-text along with the access code, all right, with this course. So once you purchase the access code and you enter the course ID to link it to this course, which I'll describe in my math lab, you automatically get access to the e-text. So if you like, basically what I'm saying is, if you like a physical textbook in your hands, that's fine. You can go ahead and buy one. If you don't really find a purpose for it, then really not all that necessary to go ahead and get a physical copy. Save yourself some money, save yourself some time. Uh, Let me ask you a question here, Angie. Did you take off the shrink wrap? Yes or no? Did you take off the shrink wrap? Yes or no? I'm gonna point this out here. Did you take off the shrink wrap? Dang it. All right, shoot. All right. Unfortunately, once you take off the shrink wrap, then yeah, it's kind of game over after that. They won't let you return it. That really sucks. All right. That kind of sucks. It's the difference between I opened it, but it's still in the shrink wrap. What does that mean? Yeah, if once you take off the shrink wrap, it's over. Then that's it. So to describe this, the ebook is what you automatically get with the access code. You automatically get the ebook with the access code. So it's like everything all in one. So the e-text comes directly with that. Does that make sense? So you pay for the access code because you still got to pay for the access code regardless, right? In order to get linked to the course. So once you link to the course, the e-text is automatically included with the purchase of the access code. Don't take your shrink wrap. It has 2 layers. That's nice. That's nice for you. Okay. Good job. I'm going to talk about that here, Julian, in just a second. Okay, but let me go ahead and continue moving forward here, and then I will answer that question most definitely. All right. Yes, I know a lot of you have questions about my math lab. I will address all of them as much as I humanly possibly can here. Let me go ahead and move forward here. And it depends. It depends, actually. So there's actually 2 answers to that question. All right, so this is the book here. Now, as for the calculator, you will need a graphing calculator for this course. We will be using the graphing calculator rather extensively for the course. So if you have a TI-83, TI-84, that is required for the course here. I'm not sure if you can rent a calculator for this semester due to all the COVID stuff, but if you can rent a calculator from somewhere, then rent a calculator from somewhere, or again, borrow from a friend or something like that. So As for the access code, like I said, I will be answering that here shortly. So I will get to that question, you guys. Just give me a little bit of time here to get through the other details. Otherwise, the rest of it won't make a whole lot of sense. So, does the bookstore have TI-84s? It would. Probably new ones. I'm just gonna say this here. Never buy stuff from the bookstore. Uh, because the bookstore marks up by 40-50%. So if you're gonna go buy like a retail TI-84, then go buy it from like a regular retailer. Don't buy it from the bookstore. You'll get overcharged. So it'd be pretty brutal. So you don't want to overpay for something that you could find cheaper, probably on Amazon or somewhere else. So yeah, if you have credit with FAFSA and stuff, then yeah, that's fine. I mean, then go ahead and use your yeah, if you have credit with FAFSA and stuff, then that's fine because that's financial aid. Just make sure that the calculator is covered underneath your financial aid because it's your books, and then I don't know if the calculator counts as materials. It should technically, but you can ask the bookstore and see if they would cover that too. Because yeah, you have to run things through the bookstore if you have financial aid. Okay, so all right, now, what we're going to be covering, we're going to be covering a lot of different things here in statistics. That's what this class is all about. Now, I'm going to go over just some of the details here, and then I'm going to talk about my math lab right after this. So I'm going to, you guys have a lot of good questions here. Trust me, I'm not trying to ignore your questions. I am just trying to get through some of these details that will be relevant to what we're going to be talking about once we talk about my math lab. So the things that we need to talk about is what the grade breakdown is going to be. All right, so what's the grade breakdown here? The grade breakdown is going to be homework is going to be worth 190 points. We have chapter exams here, which is worth 300 points, so 100 points per chapter exam. And then a final, which is going to be worth 200 points for a total of 690 points. Okay, the final exam will be due on the final day of class here, which will be December 16th, 2021. Now, let's talk about how it's going to work here for the homework. And hopefully I will answer your questions here in regards to my math lab. All right, so all homework here is going to be posted on my math lab, and it'll be worth 5 points for each section. And we do the day of the corresponding test. That'll be important here a little bit later. Now, some sections on my math lab are going to be different amount of questions than other sections. For example, one section on my math lab could be 10 questions. Another section on my math lab could be 15 questions. The way I'm going to base the amount of points that you get per section is based on how many you get correct per section. So if you say you get 50% of one section correct, I'm going to give you exactly 2.5 points for that section. So it's not going to be like, say, an all or nothing thing like 0 or 5. No, it's going to be exactly what you put in is exactly what you get out at the end of the day. So I try to keep it as fair as possible in terms of that system. Is like, okay, you know what? You did 70% of the homework. I'm going to give you 70% of the points. There you go. So you get 3.5 points at the end of the day out of 5 for that assignment. I add those all up together, and bada bing, bada boom, you get a score based off of that. Okay? Simple enough. All right? So I just try and keep it as simple as possible, so that way it's as easy as possible for you guys, and the points are fair as possible. We'll discuss here in the exams here in the final exam here in just a second. Now, let's talk about my math lab because I'll need to show you that here first in order to actually sign up and ready to go. So you need 2 parts here for my math lab. One, you need the access code like I mentioned earlier, and number 2, you need the course ID. All right, so to get the access code here, let's go ahead and go through this together here. All right, so I'll open up a new page, and we're just going to go to mymathlab.com. Okay, so we go to mymathlab.com, and you're going to see this page here that appears on the screen. All right, so this is a page that'll appear. And so what you're going to do next is you want to register, okay? And so you click on student. Oh, right. Means my computer's a little different. We click on student, you get to this page right here. Now it says, you know, if you've never registered for my math lab, then you know what? You'll need to go through this process here. We're going to go ahead and say, okay, register now. All right, and so what it's going to ask you next is going to ask you for the course ID first. Okay, so the course ID Where can you find that? You can find that on D2L, or again on the announcement, or again right here underneath My Math Lab information. You can click on My Math Lab info, and that was here we go. And the course ID number here is Malik 96418. So I'm going to go ahead and put that into this page here. All right, I'll hit continue. And you'll notice that Math 102 Fall 2021 should appear here on the screen. Again, as you see, that it will say your course right there. All right. And as you can see there, it's taught by me. The course ends December 19th, 2021. And again, if you don't have an account with Pearson, you'll have to make up a new account here. You'll have to create a new account, or if you have an existing account, you can sign up here, sorry. All right, and I can't really show you the next part here because after that, they'll ask you to enter in details if you need to make a new account. And then after that, they'll ask you for a credit card, and you'll have to pay for the access code, which I don't know, for an 18 weeks, it could be like maybe 70. I heard $80, so $80 for 18 weeks. So that's what you will get for your 18-week course right there. All right. Okay, so that is how we can register for my math lab. That is now, if you're a little bit confused about the directions, or maybe you kind of forget, maybe after this lecture you kind of forget, I did also put here a PDF document about a step-by-step directions about how to register for my math lab. So you should have that available to you if you find that to be necessary. Okay. Yeah, so it's $80. So okay, thank you, Jake. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so $80 for 18 weeks. Yeah, that works. So no problems there. Are there any questions so far about my math lab? I'm going to show off my math lab here in just a second, but any questions about registration? Am I using Pearson ActiveLearn? It's actually just Pearson has a lot of different products. So this is like active learning. This is more like the specialty product of my math lab. I'm gonna go ahead and do this real fast. Okay. So will this work again? Let me check. Okay, hopefully this doesn't okay. Alright. Well, I guess I have to roll with it. Alright. In any case, let's use the let's go ahead and take a look here at what you can see here on the screen. Now, what you can see here on the screen is this is what you'll see here on the screen. You'll see Math 102 Fall 2021. I teach various other courses, so that's why you see more than one. But we'll go ahead and click on this here, and I'm just going to go ahead and talk about how this is going to work. Okay. Now, I will point out one thing here. If you signed up for temporary access, they only last for 14 days. All right, and once it lasts for 14 days, then that's it. Then you have no more access anymore, and then the homeworks don't count that you submitted. So please keep that in mind, okay? All right. Eventually, this will work. Hope so. A little finicky at times, I ain't gonna lie. All right. So this is what you'll see. You'll see something akin to this. This is what you'll see with a little bit of a calendar and all this stuff. Now, more importantly here, how do you go ahead and find the homework and how do you find the tests? You go ahead and click on the homework tab here off to the left. And so if we click on that, we see all the sections already listed here. All right, so some chapter 1 all the way up through chapter 10, and then chapter 4 will be the last chapter that we do at the end of the course. I know it's a little strange, but it's just because of relevant material. And then you can click on the section here, and you could go ahead and try questions on if you like. Now, the way it's going to work for my math lab is well, if you get something wrong, what happens if you get something wrong? Let's at least address that question. So, the thing is, in my math lab, and the way I'm going to conduct this course, is that you get basically unlimited, I'll put in air quotes here, unlimited tries per question. Okay, so you get unlimited tries per question. But my math lab is a little bit strange to do unlimited tries per question. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate what that means. All right. So let's say, for example, you have a multiple choice problem just like you see up here. Okay. So sure. I don't even know what the answer is, but whatever. All right, so let's say I guess the answer here, all right? For multiple choice, you get 2 tries. If you have a numerical answer, you get 3 tries. So let's say I check C. Okay, so that's wrong. It'll tell you it's wrong. And then you'll see this button here that says final check. You also have some things down here that can help you, like, for example, help me solve this. View an example. You can get more help having more resources. Now, let's say you get this wrong. In this case, because it's multiple choice, we have to get it wrong twice. They get it wrong twice. Now, what happens here in this case is that you don't get this question wrong per se. All right, although you technically did get it wrong, you get another chance to take a similar question. So that's exactly what we're going to click here. We're going to click on similar question here, okay? And then all you're going to get is something slightly a bit different, maybe different numbers or whatnot. And you get a chance to try that question again, either 2 times for multiple choice or 3 times with numerical based answers. All right, that's a great question there, Jake. Is there a penalty to help me solve this button? Let me be perfectly honest about how I'm going to do this course, okay? And let me put your mind at ease here, all right? This course is designed for learning. This course is not designed to penalize you. So I want you to learn the material, okay? I don't want to penalize you for trying to help yourself. It makes no sense to me. I will never penalize you for that. I want you to learn the material. One thing that you shouldn't do is help me solve this as a crutch for every problem, because on the exams you won't have that option available to you. But I do want you to significantly learn, and you will not even take a penalty even if you get the first problem wrong, okay? You get full credit regardless of how many times it takes you to go ahead and solve that particular problem. So when I say unlimited tries, it literally means unlimited tries, okay? Just in a slightly different manner, all right? So just understand, I'm not here to be your enemy. I have no desire to be your enemy. Trust me on that, all right? I have zero desire to be your enemy, okay? We are here to learn. I'm not here to punish you. It makes no sense. The reason why, I'll put it as simple as possible, is because you paid for this course, you want to learn for this course, you want to take a step up in doing whatever the heck you want to do. I want to be able to help you do that, all right? I don't want to be able to brutally punish you for doing that. That makes no sense to me. And anybody who tells you otherwise is not telling you the truth, not the sign of somebody who wants to help. All right, so I want to help you guys at the end of the day. That is what I am here to do. All right, this I can assure you. All right. Now, if you want to go ahead and find quizzes and tests, you could go ahead and click on exactly that, quizzes and tests. And these are all the tests and all the quizzes here. We don't really have quizzes in this class because it's just the exams. But here you can see we have chapter 1 to 3, chapter 5 to 7, and then 8, 9, 10, and 4 will be the final test. The final exam is going to be a compilation of all the chapters, so it is cumulative. Okay, so just to let you know. All right. Now, as you can see here on the screen, there are practice tests to go along with the regular tests. Now, let me go ahead and describe these practice tests here. I do put a time limit for the regular test. Now, you get I'm pretty simple with it too. As you can see here, the time limit here is set at 600 minutes. That's 10 hours. All right, if it takes you 10 hours of which to finish a test, I don't know what to tell you. But I give you 5 tries, essentially 5 attempts to do the test. All right, and the best score out of those tries will be your score. Now you don't have to take it 5 times, okay? Mind you, do understand you don't have to take it 5 times. If you're happy with your score, you could go ahead and leave it, and then that's it. Okay, so that's what I do for the regular test. However, for the regular test, you're not going to have things that are going to be on the practice test. Things on the practice test will be like the help me solve this, the view of the example. You will not have that available for the practice test, for the actual test, okay? Only on the practice test. So what is the practice test exactly? Well, to put it simply, and I'm just going to tell you from first day, what are the practice tests? Well, the practice tests are exactly the actual test. All right? They have different numbers, maybe different letters, but you know what? It's pretty much pound for pound, question for question, the actual test. And it's supposed to make you feel a little bit more comfortable in getting you used to doing the real tests. So once you get comfortable with the practice test, which you get unlimited time, unlimited tries to do, then you try the real test out and then see how you do. All right? And it is right there waiting for the taking. Now, to go along with the practice test, all right, I'm actually going to throw in one other incentive, which definitely is on the docket, and that is if you try the practice test, all right, do pretty good with it, I will guarantee you will get some bonus points thrown your way. All right? I will throw you some bonus points for trying those practice tests. So if anybody wants to say, hey, where am I going to get that extra credit? I'll be like, well, there it is. There's where you get your bonus points from, is trying out those practice tests. All right, definitely worth your time. All right, definitely worth your time. Is there due dates, or is everything just due by the end of the semester? I'm going to talk about that here in just a second, Julian. That's a very fair question to say. All right, so in relation to due dates here, actually, let me acknowledge that now. In relation to due dates here, all right, so what I've put here on the syllabus in relation to that is homework will be due the day of the corresponding test. So if you take a look here at my math lab, all right, the chapter 1 to 3 test here is the first test. Now, basically, I don't have set due dates put out. I put everything at the end of the semester, but we will be having due dates here. The only difference is it depends on how fast we get through the material. Okay, so it depends on the pacing of the course and how much we get through the material. Once we get finished up with chapter 3, then I'm going to give a heads up about when that chapter 3 test is going to be due. Chapter 1 to 3 test is going to be due, and then all the homework from chapter 1 to 3 will be due that same exact date. Now, to be fair, I am going to give you a very long heads up. So meaning to say, I'll give you a lot of warnings. So maybe a week or two, and say, hey, you know what? The chapter 1 to 3 test is going to be due 2 weeks from today, or 1 week from today, or whatever. And then I'll say, okay, well, if that's going to be due on that day. Well, then all the homework is going to be due on that day as well for chapters 1 to 3. Okay, so I will certainly give you a word of warning. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, tomorrow the test is due. Have fun. Like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I ain't that guy. All right, trust me. I'm not going to be that guy who's going to do that to you. I'll never do that to you. That's not how I operate here in this course, okay? I promise you that. All right? So you will get a word of warning, and it will be with plenty of time of which to finish appropriately, maybe a week or two. I think that's very fair. Are there test remakes? Maybe you meant retakes, right? You meant retakes, Dash? If it's retakes, then yes, you get 5 attempts. You get 5 attempts per exam, as you can see here on the screen. Okay. I'm like, you want me to remake the test? Be like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, you haven't even tried the first time. Yeah, you see, yeah, so as you see here on the screen, you get 5 attempts. So best of your 5 attempts there. If you want to take it 5 times, you can. You don't have to, though. Take it 5 times, obviously, but you get the general gist, okay? All right. Any questions about that so far? Oh yes, I forgot. I forgot to mention that here. By the way, I'm gonna be asking that question quite a bit here in this course. Okay, like if you have any questions or not. I try and go at a nice pace where it's going to be comfortable for you. Now, so what I like to do is, if I ask you if you have any questions, and let's say you have questions, please just go ahead and type it in your question, whatever that question may be. Or if you don't have any questions and you would like me to move forward, just type no in the chat, and then I will certainly move forward, and then we can go ahead and move on to the next topic or whatever the case may be. Okay, so um, just type no in the chat if you want me to move forward. Or again, if you have a question, please feel free just to type in your question right there. So really quick here, does anybody have any questions? Again, please type no in the chat if you'd like me to move forward. Hello, Gemma. All right. Good, good. Okay. No, emphatically no. Lottie like, no. Ugh. I'm doing great, Gemma. How are you? Hopefully you had a little bit of fun with James and Jade. Okay. No, sir. All right. Very good. Okay. So, that is about my math lab. Okay. Again, if you have access to my math lab, that's okay. Lilani, that's okay. We're all human. I'm not angry. I just like having fun with you. All right. Don't worry about it. This is not a big deal. All right. As you can see here off to the left here on the left-hand side where my mouse is hovering, this is where the e-text can be located. You click on e-text, and then you can click on e-text again. And again, sometimes it can be a little finicky for accessing. Maybe it'll be finicky for this go around. Will I get it? Oh, maybe I will. Hey, all right. So as you can see here, I got access to the textbook here. This is the e-text that you have. Okay, it's pretty much the same textbook that I have right here next to me, just in paperback form. All right, so this is basically the e-text. That's what automatically comes with your access code and course ID once you link them together, and you'll be good to go. You'll be good to go. How was your month, Gemma? Hopefully your month was good. Also, as a note here, you could go ahead and again, what are we going to be doing for classes again, or how are you going to ask me questions as well? Again, if you need to ask me questions, I do have a discussions board. You can do introductions if you like. Ooh, a lot of you already did. Or again, the easiest way to go ahead and contact me if you have any questions besides besides asking me in office hours or the like, is you can just contact me via email. I check the discussion boards for questions from time to time. Okay, but I do check my email every day, and I do get back rather quickly when it comes to emails. So if you have any specific questions that you want to ask, please feel free to email me at any time. Yes, of course I am, River. Okay, of course I'm still online, my dude. How you been, my friend? All right. So, but DePaul is in person. But I'm just awesome. I'm just an awesome introvert. Okay, that's why I'm here online. I'm just gonna be honest with you. All right. I'm in person at Harper though. Only for a couple times a week though. Um. Oh yeah, no. Josie. Let me be perfectly honest here. Yeah, this isn't gonna be where I'm gonna just this is going to be a case where I have already pre-taped lessons. This is exactly going to be exactly what you see here, Josie, and that is we are actually going to be doing live streams, okay? We're going to be doing live streams right here on Twitch, okay? I'll be answering any and all of your questions. We'll be doing it in real time, all right? 100%. Okay, so this is I will be teaching you every step of the way. Um so you don't have to, I'll be going over the textbook here as well. So we'll be going over tons of examples and whatnot. So yeah, I'm not going to be leaving you in the wind and be like, you know what? You're on your own. Have a great time. See ya. This is the only time I'll this is the only time I'm ever gonna talk to you, Josie. That's it. I'm done. Bye. Like, no, that's not how it's gonna that's that's not how it's gonna roll here. I promise you. I promise you that. That's why we come out to the live streams. Trust me, you'll have a nice time. You'll learn a lot here. And I assure you, if you have anything that you want to ask along the way, I'll be more than happy to address it. All right. That is my promise to you. All right. So, I wouldn't leave you in the cold like that. That's not how it rolls here. Don't worry. River Spice like, don't worry. um, no, I know how it is sometimes for online classes. Like, here, just take this, and you're like, what am I supposed to do with this? And you're like, okay. And it's really hard, So it's like, I want to be able to help you as much as I can. I can't make you do everything, but certain things I can certainly help gently push you in the right direction to help you pass this course, most definitely. Okay. Now, also on D2L here, things that I want to talk about here is the handouts. This is how we're going to be conducting class here every day, just as a is that we have these handouts here. We click on handouts. These are all the sections that we're going to go over in this exact order. So you can click on 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 examples. You can download these. Okay, now what do these look like here? Go ahead and show you here. I have it on my little list, but I'll go ahead and showcase this off. Where did I put it? Here it is. All right, so what do these look like here? It looks like this, okay, where we have a blank set of questions, okay? These are the major questions that we are going to be going over for the lectures, okay? So we'll be talking about all of these questions here. Now, this first one here, okay? So we have this first one here, and then we'll be, all of chapter 1 is just definition stuff, so I know that seems like a lot of questions, but we get through these questions really quickly. And then we just kind of fill in the gaps as we continue to go along. Some of the notes that I'll have are already going to be pre-prepared with what we're going to do, and then of course I do examples on top of that in order to showcase the point. So and go through things step by step, because that's how I like doing things, going through step by step, 100%. Is there attendance points? Let me go ahead and discuss about this here. Okay, so I like that question, Julian. That's a very good question. All right. So to answer this question, I'm going to answer it in this manner. All right. And I know this seems a little strange. As you saw in the syllabus, there are no attendance points. Okay. But I will guarantee you a few things. Okay. Number one, if you don't attend the live lectures, you're going to have a tough time in this class. That's just how it is, how I've seen it throughout the many years I've taught this course, okay? I've taught this course many a times, and you don't attend the live lectures, or don't even attend, even if it was face-to-face, you don't attend class, it usually doesn't end up to go over that well. That being said, I will point out one thing here. All these lectures here are on replay. Well, hello in Italian. Porco Dio. Is that what it really means? Let's check that out. No, that's not what that means. Not at all. Nope. All right. That does not mean hello. Whatever that means, it ain't nice. All right. Oh, I see. That's pretty bad. All right. I don't deal with religious topics here. But anyway. All right. So, what I do want to say in regards to that here is attendance is going to be a little bit different. Okay, so if you don't decide not to show up, I'm not going to force you to show up. All right. Again, all the lectures that we're going to have here, they're going to be put here on Twitch up to 14 days. After 24 hours, I put it up on after 24 hours or after that, because there's rules on Twitch here. It can stay, the replays of this stream can stay up on Twitch for 14 days, and I archive the footage here on YouTube, but I can only do that after 24 hours of the initial live stream. Okay, so that's kind of the rules of Twitch that I have going on here. So if you want to watch the replays, that's perfectly fine, but then you're not be able to ask me questions and be able to get clarifications on anything that we're going to be doing here for the course. Okay, so that is something that I do want to actually discuss about, and just say that that's going to be a detriment against you at the end of the day. Because I understand what this question means. I totally understand what this question means. Now, the other part of this question is I'm going to go ahead and actually put up a poll here. All right, so let's put up a poll here. All right. All right, let's put up a poll here. All right, so the poll there is at the top of the chat. All right, and it's a very simple poll. It says, do you consider yourself an adult? Ray, you say, hey, do you consider yourself an adult? And you say yes, or you can say no. You consider yourself an adult. As simple as that. I ain't gonna force the answer on anyone, but I'm just gonna say, hey, what do you think about yourself? Truth. There's a lot of truth in that statement for sure. All right, so I got a few more people here. Hey, Yusuf, my day has been good already, Yusuf. How about yours? How's your evening? I hope you're doing well, Yusuf. All right, so we got about 45 seconds left. You want to vote? Do you consider yourself an adult? Yes or no? I know Yusuf does. At least I'm pretty sure Yusuf does. Actually, I'm very confident that Yusuf does. Yes, says Leilani. I'm grown. There you go. I respect that. Yes. Woohoo. I respect these answers very much. I really do. All right, so we have 16 out of 21 people say yes. I agree with that, Yusuf. Toby won everybody's hearts. All right, so 16 people out of 21 says, yeah, you consider yourself an adult. And that is exactly how I'm going to view you here in this class. You're no longer in high school. You're in college, okay? At this point, you're an adult, all right? I'm a professor. You're a student, or teacher and student, whatever the heck you want to call it. All right. Now, at the end of the day, though, let's understand where I'm sitting at. I am sitting as just as a facilitator of information that is going to be hopefully be a stepping stone for doing whatever the heck you want to do here at the end of the day. I want you to be able to succeed. Okay, like I said before, I want you to succeed. All right. I am not here to be your enemy. Okay, I am here to help you succeed if you want to succeed. And that's the difference. If I consider yourself an adult, then you are responsible for yourselves at the end of the day in that regard. At the end of the day, remember, you paid for this course, whether that be financial aid or otherwise, you paid money for this course. You're paying for it with your time as well. Okay? And in order for you to succeed, I need you to do one thing for me. All right? Very important. I'm going to switch to the chatting screens here. I sincerely need you guys to do one thing for me. I need you to invest in yourself. Because that is the way to be successful for yourself. All right? You are going to want to have to invest in yourself. If you don't invest the time and energy and think you could just coast and just get a good grade like maybe it was back in the day in high school, understand you're going to be sorely mistaken very, very quickly. That is not how it operates here when you get to college. I want you to be able to, because at the end of the day, you know what? You can cut as many quarters as you like, but it isn't going to make you a great professional out there. I know that for a fact. It may be just a regular math class. This is a regular math class, fine. You take it for what it is. But, those things permeate, and eventually, you know, the people will look at you and they'll look at your work ethic, they'll look at how you do things, and then they'll say, are you a good worker or not? And that's the big difference. Are you going to be a productive worker? And if you're not going to be a productive worker, then guess what? You're not going to get that job, or you're not going to be able to stick with a job because of that fact. I've seen this time and time again. It isn't a pretty thing to see. All right, I don't want that to happen to you. I want you to, at the end of the day, one of my biggest goals in this class for all of you is to be in a better place after 4 months than when you walked in. So after this day, if you if I've moved the needle just a little bit, I'm not saying by a lot, but just a little bit, and we've made positive personal progress into helping you make yourself a success, then I've done my job. And that's exactly what I want you to do. I want you to learn from this class, but I want you to make personal positive progress as well. Invest in yourself, and you will do well in this class, and I will be more than happy to help you along the way. All right? But you got to meet me halfway on this. I can't carry you, and I'm not going to carry you because you are an adult. You are going to take care of yourself in that regard. All right? Nobody else can do that for you except you. Okay? Just like anytime anybody wants to help, okay? Nobody can help you unless you want to help yourself. That is how it's going to work here in this class, and that is how I operate. That's not a knock against anybody. I'm just trying to be as real as possible. So, I want to help you. I'll reach out my hand. But if you don't want help, nobody can help you. I can't help you. Nobody can help you. I want to see you pass. I want to see everybody pass. I want to see everybody put time and effort and invest in themselves and do best for themselves. Okay? Please do that for me. Okay? I don't get any joy of failing people. I see no joy in it at all. It's the worst feeling because I feel that that's exactly what happens. Okay? I really legitimately do. I feel that way. I don't want to see that from anyone. So come to the live streams. I understand what that attendance question is about, but come to the live streams. I guarantee you're going to enjoy it, and I guarantee you're going to learn a lot off of it. And you can ask me questions in and along the way, and you'll have a nice time doing it, and hopefully you'll learn even more than just the math that I'm peddling. All right? That's it. Seriously. Seriously. I'm a nice. I try to be a fun and easygoing guy. I want you to be. I mean, do we turn in notes? Never. No. Why would we want to turn in notes? Like I said, we're in college. I don't want you to turn in notes. You're an adult. Like I said, Julian, you're an adult. I've given you the expectations on the syllabus. That's how it is. All right. The chapter notes, do I go over them during live stream or do we fill them out on your own? Yeah. So I do go over them during live stream. The chapter notes, 100%. I go over all the chapter notes during the live stream. Make sure that I go boom, 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 boom. Cover all the bases. Again, if you do miss a day, you can certainly watch the replays. That's perfectly fine. But I will tell you that people who come to the live stream will do better in the class. I've seen this time in and time out. I can guarantee that 100%. All right, people who've come to live stream, there are certain people who've taken my class before, and they can tell you that that's true. That's definitely true. All right. So that's how I kind of want to answer that question. In all honesty. Sorry for the hiccups here, folks. That all right. I appreciate that one. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I just want to see what's best for you. And like I said, I'm not here to be your enemy. I got no desire to do that. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of your time. I want to see your success and I want to see you grow as an individual. Thank you, Polar Bear. Appreciate you. Thank you for the posture check. Look, you can judge me based on what I've said here. You can judge me based on my future actions and future words. But I will tell you, that is what I strive to do every single class that I teach. Okay? I really dislike the fact that I have to be a gatekeeper. I really dislike it because I don't think that I don't want to be standing in your way for doing what you want to do for the rest of your life. I have no desire to do that. I want you to be happy. I want you to be successful. I want you to make more money than me. I want you to go kick some ass and take some names. All right? That's what I would like you to go do. All right? Thank you, Fritz. I appreciate that. All right. Sorry for the long-winded response, but that's truly how I feel about that. Um. All right. So let's go to the big board here once again. Um. Let's go to the big board here. All right. So again, if you need to find your grades, you can find your grades here. Click on the grades tab here. Um. How many teachers like me? I don't know why. There should be. Like I don't want to collect a check. Okay. Maybe I don't know. High school's kind of disillusioned a lot of people when they come into college. But I'm just not here to collect a check. All right, I'd rather do something productive rather than just collect a check. Collecting a check is look. I'm a super introverted type of guy. I want to be productive with my time that'll actually make a real impact, such as um, teaching, which is of course what I'm doing now, and leveling up my crafting to level 80 on Final Fantasy 14. That's also just as productive, I promise you that. I can guarantee that. Okay? All right? Or getting my golden diamond camo machete on Cold War. That's also very important as well. Very very important. Okay. We have different. And you're like, what? Mind you, that's what I'm gonna be doing. And be like, yeah, get my crafters to level 80. Let's go. Collect me some white scripts. All right. Do I play Rocket League? No, no. Right now it's just Final Fantasy 14. I'm back into MMOs. I got my friend wrote me back into Final Fantasy 14 after a 6-year absence. So, um, uh, still number one. Big Tree, you'll always be my number one. people people pay tuition and forget to tip. That's okay. That's not a problem. People can do whatever they like. I have no problem with that whatsoever. Holy crap! What? Oh my god! Holy Holy smokes! Thank you, Big Tree, for the 10 gifted subs. Good gravy train. Oh my goodness. I don't I don't deserve I don't deserve your subs, man. Holy smokes. Holy cow, what a first day already. 10 gifted subs. That's something that I would do. Oh my goodness. Big Tree, man. What do I say to you? Holy cow. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Wow. Wow. Thank you, my friend. You are you are incredibly generous to a guy who just teaches mathematics. That is one of the kindest things that anybody's done on this channel. Do one of my homework assignments in the future. I don't think I can do that. I can help you just a little bit if I can. bribing is okay to a degree. But no, seriously, Big Tree, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. That is super generous, super kind. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say to you regarding that other than thank you, thank you, thank you, man. That is uh, I don't deserve tips, or I don't do it for the tips, and I don't do it for the subs. I do it for the love, my friend. That's why I teach here on Twitch. It's a lot easier. You don't have to do Zoom because Zoom sucks, and it's it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Big Tree, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. Um. Oh wow, that was out of left field. All right, I wasn't expecting that today. All right, I do need to keep moving forward though. All right, so oh man, what am I gonna do next? Ah, yes, that's what I gotta do next. All right, the next thing I want to talk about here is how to get in contact with me. If you want to get in contact with me during office hours, you can certainly get in contact with me via Discord. Okay, so Discord here is a free app you can put on your phone or put on your PC. Okay, whatever the case may be. Um, and you can get. Thank you, Gally. I appreciate that. Um, Let me put up my Discord link here. This is my Discord channel. So this will be linked to my Discord channel. This is a place where you can certainly, and I'll show this on screen here. This is my Discord channel right here. This is the invite to the Discord channel. You can directly link to me. If I have office hours, you can certainly, contact me. You can, you can ask me in the channel, hey, I got this question. Nice part about Discord is that if you're having issues about stuff that's appearing on screen, you can stream basically what I can see on your screen, and then I can help you with certain questions. If it's like, say, hey, my math lab says this and it's not really jiving with me, you'd be like, all right, cool, let me go ahead and take a look at your screen, and then I can help you out with that particular problem. That's very helpful that we can kind of go back and forth and help each other out. So if you would like help here via Discord, um, please, you can go ahead and link to me. You can again give me messages, private messages, public messages. I don't really care. It is there for you. It is there to connect with you. If I'm during office hours or a little bit off time, if you need like kind of a last minute help or whatever. So um, that is there and waiting for you, as you can see here on the screen. So there you go. Angie, you already are on. Good stuff. So, like I said, Discord is free and perfectly good to go. All right. So here you go. I'll give some people some time. Here again. Just once you have the app downloaded, you can click on that link, and then you can will be directly linked to my channel. It's a free invite for everyone if they want to join my Discord channel. Um, no big deal. So I'm not going to force it on you. Sometimes we may do a little bit of group work, so maybe I'll collect you into groups a little bit. But again, just saying, hey, there it is. One of the easiest ways to contact me during office hours as opposed to email. I just want to give you another avenue of which to go ahead and talk with me. All right. So 100%, I'm on your side. All right. Okay. Any any questions? Any questions at all about anything that I've covered here today? First of all, Big Tree, thank you so much, man. I have to say that one more time. Does anybody have any questions? Again, feel free to ask me whatever questions. Again, if I can clarify anything of the sort, I want to be able to clarify that right now, so that way people are all on the up and up to take care of what they need to take care of. I just want to make it as crystal clear as possible for everyone. Okay. All right, now if I can get you guys to do me a solid, for just a second, if you can look on D2L, there's an assignments tab here. There is one kind of small assignment. A couple people have done it, but if you acknowledge that you signed up for my math lab and understand the syllabus, I would appreciate that you go ahead and do so. Again, there's no strict time limit for this, but please try and be able to get the my math lab and just the at least read through the syllabus as best as possible, as soon as possible. If you're having trouble signing up for my math lab and you're still not sure, again, please feel free to email me, and then I'll be more than happy to help you out, or we can contact via Discord, and we can hopefully sort that out as well, see what's going on. So again, I want to be able to help you out as much as possible to get with the homework there. Again, the homework is kind of done at your own pace, so be sure to kind of get that done. Obviously, you don't want to be falling too far behind, so be sure to kind of get on top of the homework before that due date. Doing all the, going to procrastination station is not the funnest place to be at all times. Is there anything specific I have to say? Or I can just say, yeah, I got it. Yeah, you can just say, yeah, I got it. Cool. You just tell me, no, I got no questions, or no, or say, yeah, I got it. It's all good. Whatever you want. Um, um, oh wait, are you talking to that stream? I'm confusing two things. Yeah, you just say, yeah, I got it. That's fine. That's all. I just need an acknowledgement, Jake. That's it. Says, yeah, I did it. Cool. Good job. And then I clap you and I give you some points. So that's what I do. So I want to give you some free points on the table if you go ahead and just sign up for my math lab, understand, acknowledge the syllabus, and then you'll be certainly ready, up, and able to be good to go ASAP. Baby. Any other questions that you guys have? You guys ask me. Look, seriously, ask me whatever you want. I don't mind. If you want to ask me whatever you want, you ask me whatever you want. So, um, whether related to class or not, I don't really care. Just you could ask me whatever you feel like. So it's kind of like a little bit of free time here. If you like, first day, I want everybody to kind of feel comfortable. Um, for the assignment there, yeah, I don't think you have to upload a file. I think you can just type in the little box that says, yeah, I do it. So you don't have to upload any file, Angie. Or if you want to, you can just type in a little Word document. Okay, I did it, and then you could just upload that little simple Word document. Whatever you want. I'm not gonna be super harsh. Big tree with the follow, my friend. Yeah, if you upload a blank text document, that's fine too. Yeah, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not gonna be super stickler. Chimp, thank you for the big chimp, and thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Leilani, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Again, ask me whatever questions we got. We got 10 minutes to go. So again, let the questions fly and ask me whatever you like. 100%, I'll be more than happy to answer for you. Go to my main screen here. Just to let you know, by the way, I do teach this same class here at 6 o'clock, so 6 to 7:15. So should you be behind on a certain day because you're out doing stuff or whatever, because life happens, then there you go. What area am I from? I live in Schaumburg, Juan. I live in Schaumburg at this moment in time. What does chibs mean? Oh, that's a great question. Um, I currently have access to the content. Do you mean like the free period? Yeah. So if you sign up for the temporary period, the temporary access, that's going to end after 14 days. You have to purchase the access code. So you have to purchase the access code. If you have financial aid, you have to go through the bookstore and then get the access code that way, because they do stuff on their end. So financial aid, FAFSA, all that stuff, is all done through the bookstore stuff. So you're forced to go through the bookstore. If you are paying for it on your own, go through the Pearson site like I showed you here today, and then you'll be set and good to go. Where do I go to answer that question again? All right, let me show you what Chibs means. Chibs actually is shorthand. Chibs actually is shorthand for this. This is my name on Final Fantasy that I made a long time ago. Chibs actually is representative for Chibi Konbini. All right. Now I made this character up a long time ago. Well, this name was from long ago. I mean, from not even from Final Fantasy, from like a couple MMOs back that I used to play. So chibi in Japanese means really small or really tiny. So, and then konbini means convenience store. All right, so that's what Chibs, and then basically I had a couple guildmates just shorten it to Chibs, and then it worked out fine. What's my favorite piece of math? Algebra. Algebra. Stats is great. I love stats. I just love teaching algebra because it's I don't know about you. It's just that there's something there's something really cathartic about teaching fundamentals and building up a base. At least from my teaching standpoint. So building up that base is so important because it can go with you many different places and many different situations that require math. Thoughts on geometry? Sag for me. I haven't done geometry in such a long time. If I relearned it again, I probably would be better, but I know I'm not right now. Algebra is fairly easy but long. I will say, yes, that's true, but the one thing that algebra does teach you, it does teach you that step-by-step methodology, and I desperately did need something like that when I was learning it way back in the day. What is my favorite food? Ooh, I have several. Um, but I just ate Chipotle today. I had some steak bowl, but I like me some ramen. I like me some extra cheese pizza from Lou. I got to get the butter crust and the well done thing. Favorite color? Sky blue. Actually, I have that on my wall right now. Is sky blue. So sky blue opens up a room. That's what I like about it. Sky blue is very nice. Um, so I haven't taken the wrap from a book. Can I return it and just buy the X code? Yes, Anna. If you haven't taken the wrap off your book, you can still return it. If you have taken the shrink wrap off your book, they won't take it back because they know the resale value is not good. So, um, Chipotle is life. Yeah. So what I was doing beforehand, why did I come up with Chibi Kombini? The reason why I came up with Chibi Kombini, by the way, is because I was living in Japan at the time. So it made sense to make a Japanese name at the time that kind of rhymed. So that kind of rhymed too. So actually, yeah, I was living in Japan, and then I was like, oh, I'll come up with a Japanese name from the MMO I was playing at the time. I'm like, oh yeah, this makes sense. Let's go. So that's exactly what happened. Made up my character, and it was that was the start of that. So then like last year when COVID hit, I was like, well, I gotta have people be able to find me here on Twitch because I had a choice between Zoom and Twitch. I'm like, I'm gonna do Twitch because Zoom is boring. So I'm like, okay. So I did Twitch, and I'm like, oh well, it should be easy to find me. So I just named myself Prof Chibs, just as a kind of little shorthand. Because I felt Chibi Convenience would be a little bit tough to memorize for people. So I'm like, oh, okay, you know, that sounds pretty easy. So here we are, Professor Chibs. There, though, I know it's just a title. It's just a title to me. Doesn't mean a whole lot to me, so. Chipotle is life. Chipotle is life. You know what I had to do though? Like they forgot. I got it delivered, right? And they forgot my 2 bags of chips. I was so mad. I actually went down there and I got my bags of chips and a free Coke out of it. I'm like, dude, how do you forget to deliver 2 bags of chips? It's like right there in the order. You get chips and salsa and chips and guac. There you go. Uluku, why not Professor Chibi? Great question. I'm too fat for Professor Chibi. It's too true. uh, I'm too fat for Professor Chibi. my stomach says it ain't so chibi. I ain't gonna lie. It's a fair question. It deserves a fair answer. And that's the fairest answer I know I can make. Those chips be fire. You got that right. Those chips are fire. It's like, I demand my chips. Darn it. I demand my chips. Want my chips, darn it. Gotta eat it. Eat my chips with some guaca and some hot sauce. Some hot salsa. Sounds like a plan. Any other questions you guys like to ask me? Anything else? Anything else you guys like to ask? Whatever you want. This is your time. So, I'm here for you. It's kind of a man. My PC specs I have now. My computer's a little rather old now, in comparison to newer boxes. So I have a 6780K. Uh, I have a 6780K. I have a GeForce 2080 Super. I have an MSI M70A board, and mine is like about my box is about 5-6 years old now. I did get a new cooler, the H150i. The triple RGB fans, because you gotta go RGB. Um, and Yeah, that's what I currently have now. I want to get a new box, mind you. I do want to get a new box. Uh, but right now it's just it's not cost effective right now because of the resale market being for chips being just really ludicrously expensive at the moment. So I'm waiting for prices to come down a little bit, and then probably I'll take the plunge and uh, buy some new parts for my box. So it's gonna happen. It's just it just can't. It's gonna happen. The thing is that it's just like right now. It's just really expensive out there for that resale market. That resale market's crazy. This resale market. Do I play any consoles? I got a Switch. I haven't played my Switch in a while, but yeah, I do have a Switch, but I don't have any of the consoles. Um, I have no more consoles other than that. Yeah, look, the money sink is really big with chips being on a shortage. So what is 2 minus infinity? Whatever you want it to be. It'll probably be negative infinity. That's probably true. Uh, uh, Coke or Pepsi? Well, I did have Mexican Coke today, instead of regular Coke. But if I were to pick like between American Coke and American Pepsi, then it would have to be Pepsi. Um, but I don't drink a ton of Pepsi. You probably want to pick Dr. Pepper, Eva. Dr. Pepper is probably where you want to be. So, you know, that's that's probably where you want to be. Right answer. There you go. I respect that. Thank you. Well, I have this much energy. Well, yeah. Why not? Sure. You mean barbecue water? Let me tell you. There ain't. First of all, there ain't nothing wrong with barbecue. Second of all, there ain't nothing wrong with water. Combine the two, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Tastes absolutely fantastic. All right. Um, Absolutely great. Maybe it's a maybe for some people it's an acquired taste. I love Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's great, but I don't drink a ton of pop. I mostly, actually, in all honesty, I drink tea. So I drink tea or water most of the time. So I got like here I got like milk tea. Milk tea is really good. Or I'll drink green tea. I got green tea sitting in the fridge. I got some veggie juice as well. Um, yeah, so I drink a lot of different drinks, so that more than pop, I suppose. Okay, I mean I'll try, I guess. Well, I try and bring some energy to live streams. At least I try to. What's the formula for calculating projectile motion? Oof. Oof. What was that again? Well, that was an F equals ma. Force equals mass times acceleration. Um, hmm. I'd have to look that up again. I remember doing it with if you're talking position function, velocity function, or acceleration. If you're talking about physics, though, me and physics, we're not good friends. We're definitely not good friends. Physics and me are not good friends. Sadly, there's a long story behind that. I will be honest with you. So I apologize if I don't earn your follow, but yeah, I'm not super great until I actually have to apply it. To be perfectly honest, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd rather tell you the truth because lying to you would be pretty bad. So it's not, yeah, like I said, I have no desire to lie. It's I have every desire just to tell you how it is. So fair enough. All right. Any more questions before we head out here for the day, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, please. Any more questions you got for me? By the way, I'm gonna be back. I don't know if I should keep the stream going here because I got another class here at 6 o'clock. So, oh yeah, the follow button doesn't make a sound. I don't have I have a sound, but I kind of put it on mute because of the fact that if people follow me during the class, then that kind of gets a little distracting. That's not on you though. That's just like try not to disturb in the class at the same time. So, where am I from? Um, right here in the United States. Um, uh, my parents are my parents are from Pakistan. That's where I'm from. That's where my parents are from. I was born right here in the U.S. of A. though, 100%. Moved around quite a bit, but hey, now I'm back here. Keep it going. Hey, man, I'm glad you were able to come out, Jamie. Appreciate you. Hey, I respect where you guys come from, where cultures and the whole 9 yards. Everybody comes from a different place, different perspective. Everybody is certainly welcome. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody. You want me to keep going? You want me to keep going? Okay. You want me to keep it going? That's fine. Now, for those of you who want to head out, that's perfectly fine. I have a class here at 6 o'clock. Same class for Math 102. I do guarantee that. Um, but I might cut off the stream here just a little bit I'll probably like 5 more minutes, and then I'll probably cut it off. But if you are going to leave here for the day, I'm going to tell you the same thing that I tell everybody. I want you, everybody. First and foremost, actually, how was Japan? Japan was absolutely fantastic. I lived there for 4 years. Wonderful 4 years that I lived out there. That's what my job before I actually started working here was actually working out there, teaching English. Um, so I want to thank everybody for coming out here to the stream. I want to thank, first of all, I want to thank Big Tree TV. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. You are super generous and super kind to really just a guy who teaches math here on Twitch. I want to thank everybody here who came out to the stream for this very first class. I genuinely hope to see you all here. Same time, same place. I've really, really, let's have a lot of fun. Let's have a lot of nice fun together. Let's have a nice, enjoyable time here together. I want to, again, uh, I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you as much as humanly possible in order to help you be successful. So I hope that you join me here on the journey here for the next 4 months, and I'll be certainly happy to guide you where you need to be in order to be even better than you already are. As always, everybody, as I like to say, stay safe, stay healthy, but most importantly, everybody, stay sane. All right? Have yourself a wonderful night, everybody. Take care of yourselves. We're going to see you on Thursday in 2 days, right here at 4 o'clock. All right? And we will see you then. All right, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful one. I'll be back here. I'll be back on Twitch here in just 40 minutes. for my last class of the day. That'd be also another Math 102. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are absolutely wonderful. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me on Discord or email me. Okay, want to be sure that we get these first day jitters out of the way. Want to make sure that you guys are taken care of and ready and good to go. All right, thank you so much, guys. I really enjoyed this stream here today. You guys are fantastic, and we will see you all in 48 hours. All right, take care, everybody. Have a great one. See ya. All right, everybody, take care. Bye. Bye, guys.